Hello everyone, and I want to say something before the video starts. So basically, I just made 3 intros for this video, but screw it, we're gonna leave it like that. So I'm just letting you guys know I have like 2 guests for this video, and you're gonna essentially see why that's the case in a second. So I have a guest. One of them I already explained in another clip, but one of the guests that happened to join me, and I didn't expect it to happen, but here we are. Some people may not know who this person is, but his name is K-Mac, and he's gonna be part of this video, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way, and so that way that's clarified. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Dragon Ball video. I am not sure what to make this title name, but it's more of a reminiscing, well, not really reminiscing, but it's going to be a video mainly for, it's mainly going to be a video for Akira Toriyama, since he passed away 1 year ago, and I have a special guest with me. It is a good friend of mine, P_the Slayer, who has been always in my replays. It's his law that I fight a lot in these videos, and yeah, you're gonna actually hear me and him talk about Dragon Ball and how we feel about Dragon Ball, and just talk about that series specifically and what it meant to us for, from Akira Toriyama, since he's obviously the creator. He passed away, and well, we just want to share our appreciation. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in a second. Hello guys, and welcome to my Dragon Ball video. I want to show you guys a special guest I have here today. That's your cue.
Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? P_the Slayer, aka Law.
Yes, this is P_the Slayer, my friend that I always fight in Tekken. He's always in my replays, and yeah, I always call him a Wi-Fi Law.
Real funny, bro.
Hey man, I had to. I always do that shit. Anyway, we're here to talk about Dragon Ball and what Dragon Ball meant to us since Akira Toriyama has passed 1 year ago. Can you believe that, Slayer?
I really cannot believe that. It
No,
shocked
me
the
neither,
entire
man.
world.
It did.
Everybody was devastated.
Yeah, everyone was like, no way that Akira Toriyama actually passed away. It was something that the whole, like, not just anime community, the FGC, like everyone, gaming in general, anime, everywhere, bro. And when I saw that, dude, for the first time, I was like in shock. I didn't know how to really perceive it. I thought it was a lie. I thought, no way that the creator of Dragon Ball actually passed away.
Yeah.
And
it was kind of unfortunate, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was
one of the most influential animes to ever exist. That's still going on to this day.
Yeah, for Dragon Ball Daima, his last piece of work, which I need to catch up on that shit. To be honest, I haven't
It
really
actually
been.
concluded today.
Oh, does it?
It concludes today.
Okay. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. By all means, to everyone that's watching this video, please go watch that. That is, from what I only saw, like the first few episodes, it is amazing as shit. You need to watch that shit.
Definitely not perfect. It has pacing issues, but it's definitely enjoyable to watch if you don't.
Most definitely. Now, I do want to ask this question to you, and also to myself and anyone that's watching this video. What has Dragon Ball meant to you, man? Because it's been a substantial anime, and it's not just an anime, it's also like a game. It's also like a lot of things, really.
Yeah. Well, it's actually the only anime I've watched.
Really?
It actually, it inspired me to like look into the lore, play the games, all the beautiful animations and transformations and stuff that actually occurs within the franchise. Like, even though the franchise isn't perfect for what it had, it definitely was super influential to the point where people will enjoy it, no matter the cost. Just like me, the first time I was introduced to Dragon Ball was when I was younger, because my dad is interested in Dragon Ball, so he kind of introduced me to like the original anime. Now, obviously, I was younger, so I didn't have too much on my mind when it came to the anime, but in the recent years, like 7, 8 years ago, is when I started to get into the Dragon Ball scene. Dragon Ball Fighters, Xenoverse, Kakarot, Dragon Ball Super. Like I pretty much watched all the Dragon Ball anime. Besides GT, I did not want to watch GT.
Yeah, not GT was not everyone's cup of tea. That when turning Goku into like a kid, it's kind of the same thing with
Daima.
actually, yeah, with Daima, yeah.
But they actually turned back into adults by the end.
But I'm gonna say this though, like I know not everyone enjoys GT, or not even just GT, but Super to a extent. But for what Super is and what it brought to the franchise, you can't lie that Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue was like revolutionary for a lot of people. I will say, despite what Akira Toriyama has done in making Goku, you know, like not how he was in Z. If you guys watched like DBZ, like the original, and also I guess DBZ Kai, Goku was a lot smarter in those specific franchises. Not as much in Super, but then when it comes to the actual battle, like when the stakes were high, that guy, his IQ will go from like 900 million. Which is true, but that could be said about like other anime characters. But I will say, for my perspective of Dragon Ball, it was a little bit different than other people's like time. Like when they're watching Dragon Ball for the first time, they watched the original. I didn't watch the original right off the bat. What I watched was this great thing called Nicktoons Network. And on Nicktoons Network,
I love Nickelodeon.
I watched it on Nicktoons Network, and it was like every Wednesday and every Thursday there'll be like a new episode. That's how I would watch Dragon Ball, and the opening alone made it so, like, when you watch it for the first time, you know what I mean. But Dragon Soul, that's the name of the song, was, I thought, the best shit when I was like 9 years old. And every week I would watch DBZ Kai. Every fucking week. I was in the 2nd grade. I would come home from school with my brother, and I would watch that shit, because that is like the choreography in Dragon Ball, like the fight scenes, the dialogue, everything was just beautiful. I enjoyed every minute of it.
And each Dragon Ball, saga or anime that gets released, it kind of improves that.
Yeah, there's like certain sagas. A little bit
questionable. You know, Dragon Ball Super was a little bit questionable on certain aspects. It still upgraded the animation.
Most definitely, man. There was like certain sagas I would watch that are like, in my opinion, they're all good, but there'll be ones I just like a little bit, just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely enjoyed the Frieza saga as a whole. I watched that one, and the Cell saga, of course, the Majin Buu one. I enjoyed the Cell saga, to be honest, a bit more, because I watched that the most when I was younger.
Yeah.
And when I was watching that, dude, I thought Imperfect Cell was the scariest shit. And I watched the DBZ version, like the uncensored version, and I thought, oh my god, the way he uses his fucking like, you gotta picture this. A 9-year-old watching this anime for the first time, and then he's watching like the Cell saga and seeing what Cell does, if you guys have seen that, but at this point everyone watches Dragon Ball, you'd know that he would get his power, at least in his imperfect state, through his tail, and he has to literally kill his opponents. Anyone really, but it would mainly be the normal civilians in the show.
Yeah, Imperfect Cell was scary. Like his first form and second form was like I couldn't even look at, but his full power in perfect form, I don't mind watching, especially since, like, you know, of course the Gohan and Cell fight is very infamous.
Oh yeah, everybody loves that was legendary.
Yeah, Gohan was going crazy in those fights though.
But especially when fighting Super Buu.
Yeah, too bad that they cut them after that though.
Oh yeah, Gohan wasn't really the same after that, man. He was entirely different after Super Buu.
Yeah, they knew that he would have been too powerful, so they had to nerf him.
Was it actually the
which
case?
is
Or was it that
I
Akira maybe didn't want Gohan to be replacing Goku? Because at first, like, Goku was supposed to
one of the
die,
two.
right?
It was one of the two, but you know Goku has plot armor, so he's gonna come back to anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Look, to everyone that's watching this video, or anyone really, correct us if we're wrong. Was it that Akira Toriyama wanted Goku to die at first, or the other way around, that he wanted him to come back? I am not entirely sure. We could be wrong here, but please correct us in the comments if we're wrong. We want to be sure.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite moment in Dragon Ball, man?
My favorite moment in Dragon Ball is so many moments, but I think my favorite moment was probably when Goku went Super Saiyan 3 for the first time.
I don't blame you. That's also one of my picks too.
Yeah. It took a whole episode just for him to get to Super Saiyan 3, just for him to last like what, 30 seconds?
It was like in real time, like in our real time, that was like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But in the show, it was probably like a lot less than that. But like every episode, you can't lie, everyone makes this joke in the DBZ community. Every episode, like especially for Frieza, when he was blowing up Namek, you have to remember that he would say the planet would be destroyed in like what, 20 minutes, and then like 15 to 26 episodes later it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that.
There has to be some philosophy behind that as to why it takes longer for certain things to happen compared to how long they say it takes to happen. Like in the Tournament of Power,
it's DBZ, bro.
It's like in the Tournament of Power, it's like when MUI only had like what, 5 minutes or something. It took like 3-4 episodes or whatever.
I think the Tournament of Power lasted 48 minutes in total. That saga went through. Was it an hour? I think it was 48 minutes, but it was somewhere close to an hour. But I think it was 48 minutes. But either way, that saga specifically lasted like what, 30 plus episodes? And an hour or 48 minutes specifically in Dragon Ball terms is a lot longer than you might think.
Probably a whole show itself, bro.
Yeah, it is literally a whole show at that point. Actually, now that you say that. But I do want to also ask you this, and I think this might be the closing question for the video. What do you want to say to Akira Toriyama, man? Well, I know he's obviously not here anymore, unfortunately, but
yeah.
What do you want to actually say? Well, if he was here with us, what would you say to him?
I would say I appreciate all the hard work you've done for one of the most influential animes to exist of all time. Created a huge fan base all over the world who actually is in love with this series, no matter the road bumps that occurs within the series.
For sure.
It's actually amazing. But every new piece of Dragon Ball content that comes out, is always excitement behind it. And that's the reason why people love Akira Toriyama, because he creates, even though, you know, there's some things that are questionable, like I said before, but no matter what, people will always love Dragon Ball.
Regardless,
forever. Yeah.
Because I'll say my piece in a second, but every person that I talk to, a lot of people that love fighting games love Dragon Ball. There's people that love fighting games that play fighters still to this day.
Yeah, I like fighters, but I kind of stopped caring about that game a while ago.
I stopped playing it, to be honest, too, but despite how I feel about certain things of Dragon Ball, I love it to this day. It was my first anime, and I do watch other animes other than Dragon Ball. I watched Attack on Titan, I watched My Hero Academia, and I might try watching Bleach or something, but regardless, Dragon Ball, yeah, Bleach. But regardless of how I feel about Dragon Ball, it will always be the top tier, not the top tier fucking what's it called, anime of all time, man.
Yeah.
You can hate Super.
I've watched, so.
You can hate Super. You can hate GT, but overall, you cannot you cannot deny the fact of what it's done to everyone. Bro, it fucking created Naruto. It created fucking what's it called? One Piece, bro.
Yeah.
So it inspired so many other like anime enthusiasts, not just to like make it, but to come together and wish that like more animes could, you know, be like Dragon Ball, but nothing can go and compare with this anime. Nothing can compare with Dragon Ball at all, man. It's just that anime, and it's just not even. It's not me glazing. It's just how it is. This is just what Dragon Ball is. It is the most influential anime of all time, and it's not even pure glazing. That is just a fact within a fact.
Pretty much.
But before I close this video off, I didn't get to say like my part of what's it called? Like my favorite moment in Dragon Ball, and also my piece for Akira. My favorite moment, real quick though, is okay. I love Goku Black, so I gotta pick the Goku Black arc when he was turning into Rose. I thought that was like oh shit. He turned into a Super Saiyan Rose, but the thing is, it's so I don't know what to say. It's Goku Black. The way he's a villain, the way he wants to destroy, you know, all civilization. I don't know. It's just the way Goku Black does his thing. When I know it's Zamasu underneath there, but it's just the way he acts. It's so villainy. Like, unlike some other villains in like other media that are villains, but they're not taken too seriously, if you know, if you will. I feel like that's definitely one of the better villains in Super, in my opinion.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about Dragon Ball Super is that at the beginning it was just kind of like a Battle of Gods, Resurrection F kind of retelling with kind of animations, but as time went on it got better.
It did get better after a while.
But yeah. I just don't like the filler like that. Like, it's not terrible filler, but it's like just a whatever filler.
Like some anime episodes that were like, oh, they could have been better off if we just followed along and not have this specific episode.
Yeah. But the most funniest filler in Dragon Ball Super, it was when, what's her name from the original Dragon Ball came back?
Rally?
That one robot girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a Rally. I forgot how to pronounce her name, but yeah, like she's like a little kid.
Yeah, she was beating the fuck out of Vegeta. It was so funny.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Dr. Vine, all physics.
Nah, I don't blame you, man. And I also want to say my last piece before this video ends to Akira Toriyama. I know he's not here with us anymore, and I wish he still was. But if I wanted to say something to him, if he was still around, I want to say, I love your work, man. I really do. And by all means, keep doing what you're doing. And I know that you're not going to be able to please everyone. Obviously, everyone's going to have their own things, but please keep making Dragon Ball as much as you genuinely can. Everyone loves it, and just, I appreciate all the childhoods. My childhood, everyone's other childhood that loved this series as a kid, regardless where they watch it. I just want to thank you personally, Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace.
We all appreciate your work.
We all do. We really do. Okay, K-Mac, I have some questions for you. So, what does Dragon Ball mean to you?
So great. So like, I like the Dragon Ball, but like, I used to watch, like, I don't like watch it a lot, but I used to watch like the old ones a little bit, cause I like the old ones better than the new ones, cause I like Goku and Beerus and stuff. So it mean a lot to me. I liked it. And yeah, shout out to the person that made it. RP.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama's the legend, man. He made a lot of people's childhoods like awesome, really. Like, would watch.
Your dad put me on Dragon Ball Z. My uncle and my dad put me on with it.
Oh, okay. So they were like big fans too, huh?
Yeah, especially my uncle.
Okay. That's what I was like telling with Peace Slayer. I was telling him that I used to watch like Dragon Ball. I didn't watch the OG at first, at least. I would watch DBZ Kai, and that was like on Nicktoons Network.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And every Wednesday and Thursday, I'd watch that every single time with my brother. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, it would be like the second grade for me, and I would enjoy every minute of watching like the fights, the story, Goku getting resurrected from the Dragon Balls after fighting, Raditz for the first time, Goku versus Vegeta, and then like watching the OG going from like the Frieza saga and that version, then the Cell saga, which scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. So, but no man, I gotta say it's a great ass show. Everyone that knows what Dragon Ball is would know who Goku is. Everyone would know who he is. He's heavily fucking cosplayed and heavily inspirational for other like characters made in the anime community.
Yep.
Now I have another thing to ask you. Akira Toriyama was here, and you wanted to say something to him. If obviously, of course, he's not here with us now. Rest in peace. What would you say to him?
I'll probably ask like, what's gonna be next about it? Like, what's gonna happen next? Like, is Goku gonna get more powerful, or Broly gonna get power? I don't know. Is anything gonna get interesting happening? That's what I'll probably ask you.
No, I get that. Yeah, there's always something new to go for Dragon Ball, like for Goku, Vegeta. I wish Gohan was a bit more, but with him being like a beast now, like literally Gohan beast, I wonder how that would go.
Yeah.
And no, I give preps to Akira, man. I even have like a picture of me, like IRL wise. I was actually taking a picture with Sean Schemmel, like the voice actor for Goku, and dude, it was like the best shit I've ever seen. It was like me and my brothers with Sean. And literally when you talk to him, he literally just sounds like Goku, as if it's a normal day. It's his normal voice. And it's just so cool, dude. But what's your favorite moment in Dragon Ball?
Mostly when they fight.
When what?
Mostly when they fight, especially when Broly was beating the mess out of Frieza. That's one of my favorite parts.
Pretty much like if he's the Hulk, which that's essentially what he is, yeah. No, I getcha. Do you have any like specific, what's it called? Is there any transformation that you would definitely want to have? Like for your, like you personally, is there something as a transformation you want in real life to have?
I don't know, cause I like all the transformations. I got to think of one.
You can also answer this, Slayer.
My favorite transformation, right?
Well, that too. You can also answer that, and also what transformation you would want personally in real life, of course.
The transformation I would like to have personally is probably Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4, okay. That's a badass one, I won't lie. I wish it was canonical though. So you would pick Super Saiyan 4?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is there any specific reason? Like you just want to look badass? Because that is a badass transformation.
No, but to me it's not, seriously, I actually like the form because of the actual design of it.
Like long hair.
Tail, long black hair, or in this case, Daima, you already know. I like how he just, mixes his grade 8 form with his Super Saiyan form.
Oh shit, you're right, that is true. Because the fight with him and Baby was like... That would probably be my favorite part of GT. Like the Wrath of the... Not the Wrath of the Dragons, the Black Star Dragons. I mean, they were cool, but they were kind of like... I don't know, I just couldn't bear with it.
The true transformations I'll get Super Saiyan 4 power from Broly, then I'll really get Super Saiyan 2 Berserk on Goku.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
You guys want to know mine?
What?
UI.
Of course.
Like, come on, you can't go anything wrong with UI.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, it's the
All
most
right,
basic pick.
all right, fine.
But it's your pick, though. No,
Fine.
it's your
Look,
pick. You don't gotta change your pick.
Look. Fine. I love UI. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans obviously love that shit for obvious reasons. But okay, fine. If I had to pick another one, and obviously it doesn't have to be Super Saiyan God or anything like that. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go and pick what's it called? The legendary Super Saiyan. Not Broly. Not Broly. Just regular Super Saiyan. The reason why is because when you see that shit for the first time, it was the best transformation to ever occur. Like in the first time you ever see it when fighting against Frieza, you cannot forget how monumental that moment was when fighting Frieza. When Krillin was getting launched in the air, getting, killed by Frieza. You cannot downplay that moment at all. And it's not even because of its power, it's because of that moment.
Yeah.
That is why. But, no, thank you, gentlemen, for being part of my video. I appreciate it. I hope the audience as well shares their moments for Dragon Ball and what it means to us from Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace to the GOAT, man. Thank you, Akira Toriyama, for giving us a great anime that sparked other inspirations for other artists to make Naruto and One Piece and so many other media around the world. And we truly appreciate everything you have done for this series, and I wish you were still here. Everyone in this chat, me, Peace Slayer, K-Mac, we wish you were still here, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But miss you, bro.
We miss you, man. But thank you, gentlemen, for being part of my video once again, and
no problem.
I hope to do more stuff like this in the future, possibly, maybe with Tekken and shit.
Yeah.
But that's it for the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
See ya.
Goodbye.